Welcome back. Let's have a look at a closer look at the main two races on the program here at the Perak Turf Club there on Sunday. I speak of the Group 1 Coronation Cup. That is race number 6 on the program, and the 100,000 ringgit Singapore Pools Trophy. That'll be programmed as race number 10. The Coronation Cup this year is worth 250,000 ringgit in stake money, attracting a quality lineup. And let's go through the Coronation Cup in further detail. And looks to be a very good clash as well. I think Golden Pegasus is the one to beat. Going on recent form, of course, this horse recapturing his best form since running a couple of placings in Group 1s last year. Was placed in the Piala Rimas Sultan Selangor in December last year. He'll be on the same trail this year as well. And also he was placed in the Selangor Gold Cup in 2024. So he's at that type of form at the moment, this horse, Golden Pegasus, and coming off his Supreme Sports Toto Supreme Challenge Cup win last start. I think he is the one to beat despite the 60 kilos, and he is a classy performer. There's no doubt about that. But there's a couple of progressive types in the event, and I speak of Good Star and also Latin Legend, and they're both coming off a Supreme A race contested in KL recently. There was only 5 in the race. Good Star eventually won, came from last on that occasion. Of course, lost his jockey in the Selangor Gold Cup prior to that. But Good Star is a former Australian galloper. He's a progressive type. He's on the rise. He is capable of winning a Group 1 race. And who knows, Sunday might be the day there for the Tima Hardy runner in a Good Star. He's got a quick turn of foot as well. But speaking of him, of course, Latin Legend has run a neck second on 2 occasions in recent months there behind Good Star, but it can easily turn the tables. Has a slight weight advantage on Good Star at the Sunday's meeting. And Latin Legend, an Irish-bred grey performer, he looks very hard to beat as well. Going by the weights, he only carries the 53 kilograms. And, well, correction, make that the 52. He will be on the minimum there, Latin Legend, and he is a definite horse to watch. Now, they're my top 3 in the markets there. I think they're the top 3 in the market and my top 3 selections, going 1, 4 and 7. And the other horse is worth watching, and I speak of Big Hearted, of course, a former Singapore Gold Cup winner earlier in his career. He's been racing well in the high grades at KL recently, coming off 2 wins from his last 5 starts. He's a very handy sit sprinter, out at 9 years of age nowadays, of course, but still continues to race well. And Fortune Tree is another former Australian galloper, has very good claims as well, has been racing well in the country, 5 starts for 3 wins, very impressive in winning a Class 3 race his last start, and this will be his first foray into Group 1 company. He's a definite danger in the event as well, and carries the 53 kgs with the services of leading jockey Andre De Silva. Now, of the others, Pacific Warrior may be one to throw in for the exotics as well. This horse was recently placed in the Selangor Gold Cup. She'll be thereabouts at the finish. I think the winner will come out of that group, but I've put Golden Pegasus on top. And my top 4 selections in the 2025 Coronation Cup, it'll go 1, 4, 7 and 3. Now, let's have a look at the other feature race on the program. It is race number 10. It is the running of the Singapore Pools Trophy. A quality lineup again going around here, and a race with a lot of early pace. There are some genuine speedsters in the event. I speak of Pacific Vampire and also Fright, who's been racing well here in the country. Throw in Tom's Lightning, who will be first up. He's got an abundance of early pace as well. So there should be a genuine speed after Barrier Rise, and I think there may be a chance for a sit sprinter coming home over the top. And I've always come back to number 2, Noah Khan, as one of my better bets for the program. The Tunku Gold Cup winner from earlier this year. He's won 3 races in 2025 and is coming off a last start 4th in the Sports Toto Supreme Challenge Cup won by Golden Pegasus, and was runner-up in a Supreme A contest prior to that. He's maintained very good form throughout this year, has Noah Khan for the YIFE ridden there, and with S. Siva, who of course trains Golden Pegasus as well. So he's got a very good chance of the double feature there come Sunday, has trainer Siva Subramaniam, who puts the polish on Noah Khan. So he is my top selection. I think Fright is a definite horse to watch. He's capable of winning the event. Of course, won at his first 3 starts in the country by a combined 14 lengths. So he really put the opposition away and was runner-up in a Class 3 contest won by Hasan last start. So did blot the copybook last time out, but can easily bounce back without surprising. Another fast beginner, CK Core, retains the ride. And the other horse worth watching in the event is number number 1, which is Pacific Vampire, who is likely to contest the early lead. Has been a little bit vulnerable in recent starts. He has led and has been found wanting in recent efforts. His last win was recorded back in August, but has maintained very good form since, and coming off a last start 4th over the 1100 metres. He may have had the tendency to over-race on that occasion. Providing he does settle much better, I think Pacific Vampire is a major player. Now, of the others in the event, I think the other horse worth watching is number 10, Secret Wonder, a former Australian galloper who was very impressive his last start there in KL. Will settle on speed again, but he was heavily backed in the market. That was a Class 4 event. This is a much harder assignment there come Sunday for this horse, Secret Wonder. But him and also Pacific Atlantic, both coming on Class 4 wins. If there is a genuine speed on early, it should suit these back markers. And of course, they get in light there with the 53 kilograms each. So the 9 and the 10 are horses to watch for your trifectas there. But anyway, in a nutshell, I think Noah Khan is the horse to beat, number 2. And I've made him the best bet for the program. So number 2 on top, Noah Khan. From the 4, Fright, 1 Pacific Vampire. And I'll also throw in the 10 Secret Wonder as a definite chance there for a top 4 position. So my numbers in the Singapore Pools Trophy, I'll be going 2, 4, 1 and 10. Devon Pretorius, my co-commentator, his best bet is also Noah Khan in race 10, number 2. It looks to be a very good program of racing coming up from the Perak Turf Club there on Sunday, the 16th of November. Of course, not only have we got the Coronation Cup and the Singapore Pools Trophy, we've also got the JRA Goodwill Trophy and also the Royal Sabah Turf Club Goodwill Trophy coming up as well. We'll have 4 prize presentations throughout the course of the day. Good luck with your investments there on Sunday. Should be a very good day of racing from the Perak Turf Club. And the first of 12 races is set to commence at 12:45 p.m. local time. We wish you the very best of luck.